And we're live again. This should be the one. The BAFTA. We're finally reaching the end of Final Fantasy 1. Oh, and the game crashed. Let's try that again. Let's boot FF1 up real quick. Don't crash, because I would appreciate if you didn't. Okay, as you can see since last time, I grinded. I grinded big time. I'll go over everything I've done since the last VOD and stream. We're right in front of Chaos. And as you can see, level 99, stats are way high. Obviously, in this version of the game, they sort of tone... You know what, I'm just going to adjust my lighting real quick. I look very bright. There we go. In this version of the game, they made it so your stats can't really be capped out, which is annoying, because I was hoping to get really high strength. But, yeah, also I figured out some things about how the system works. So, stamina affects the amount of health you gain per level, but obviously your health's capped out, which is also annoying. Because for the last 30 levels, I've not really been gaining any health at all. So stamina's been useless every level up. Intellect affects how much your spells heal. It never used to, but it does now. Also, Chaos has 20,000 health. Hell yeah, let's do this. Chaos has 20,000 health. So what we're going to do, the basic strategy is, every sort of, I think like 20 or maybe 15 turns, he does Curager and heals 9999 health out of 20,000 that he has. So I'm going to spend the first sort of bunch of turns buffing, getting ready. I'm gonna buff one character specifically, which I actually don't know if that increases his attack, because the way buffing works in this game seems to be different. I'm not sure if things stack properly, but I'm gonna basically just put as many buffs out as I can. I found these tonics here: Giant's Tonic, Strength, Protect, Speed. I'm gonna pop. Well, Giant's Tonic's kind of a waste because it caps at 99. The dude with Excalibur, yeah, so actually I'm going to go through their equipment too. Nothing has really changed too much. The Mazamune is actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, just stronger than the Excalibur. But I'm basically going to give everyone a defensive buff, attack buff, and agility buff. And I'm going to try and stack the attack buff, because I don't know if it stacks or not, but I've been told it does, because I did a ton of research. And yeah, since we're massively OP, we should be fine. I'm gonna also throw out Blink. I don't know if Blink works how it should, but I'm gonna try. No point in protecting, because I've got the tonics for that. And the amount that it would save is the same. So let me just quick save up here. Adjust my headphones so I can hear better. Okay, I've done so much research, dude. I spent the last, like, every past 2 days after work just like grinding and making sure I knew exactly what I was getting into. And thing is, you're joking, but people don't know shit about this game because it's the Pixel Remaster changes so much. So let me just check. Yep. Without further ado, I'm just gonna get stuck in. And I'm not gonna read this again because I've already done my cringy reading of it. The 4 twins are out. We're gonna fight Chaos. We're gonna do a big kill. This will probably end up being a very quick stream. Well, to be fair, I'm gonna maybe start Final Fantasy 2 or something else. I'll see how I feel. Headphones are going up again. I want to be able to hear the music because it's a jam. Come on, there we go. Right. So this fight is so scary. Immediately starting off, I'm gonna throw out defense tonics on everyone. Manually selecting everything will actually be easier because I've turned a few settings on that make it so it remembers where your cursor was placed. Don't know why I didn't do that originally. Ooh, Fire Crest should be okay. Because we're such a high level, our magic defense has gone up. Because magic defense in this game is based on a sort of random amount per level that you can't see. Which is... Don't know why it works like that. Right, I'm just gonna repeat. I'm just gonna throw some Protect drinks out. because I just want to get us as buff as possible. I'm gonna put 5 out. Ooh, he still hits like a truck. He still hits real hard. I'm gonna do one more round of protect drinks. That's it. After this one, I'm done because we need to get some heals out. In fact, let's do a round of heals for everyone this time. I have 5 X potions, so we can use those as needed. I'd rather not use them. I really don't want to... I mean, obviously, I'm going to use them if I need to. But, I don't want to rely on them too much, because I don't have many. They're kind of a... If a character drops below 300 health, I'm going to use an X potion. Right. I'm going to do one more round of high potions. Are they all going on the first guy? So there's a fun glitch with this game. When you use auto battle... Oh, we dodged it. Nice. When you use auto battle and you're healing, it will heal whoever's at top in the party. What? Why are you talking about... Why are you dumping at... No, don't ruin the epicness of this moment. This is pretty epic. No, this is a cool bit. How dare you, dump ass. Undump that ass. Put it... No, never mind. I'm not going there. That's too weird. Right. So, strength tonics now. We're just going to buff up again. We're going to do another round of buffing up. I'm basically going to do this until he... I'm glad it's enhancing your experience. But I'm going to do this until he does Curager again. Because that's like a big heal. And so there's no point attacking before that. We may as well just buff up. I might throw some more high potions out after this. One more round of strength. Now I'm going to throw some high potions out. I could have sat and farmed for X potions, but the drop rate is abysmal. Like, it's really bad. I was getting maybe like one every like half hour. It's so terrible. And like, I don't mind grinding, but that's a lot to expect of someone. It might be worth chucking a X potion on Hoshfont just so I'm going to be ready to fight, because he's going to use Curager really soon in theory. I'm gonna, you know what? We're going off script. Let's chuck a strength tonic. You can use an X potion on yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna use one. Let's get some more strength potions on him. He does the most damage, so we may as well just buff him specifically. Chaos is going to start being a dick. Luckily, haste doesn't do too much. It just means that he will do his move first, which is fine, like, realistically. Right, should I be using Blink now? Yeah, we'll cast Blink on everyone. Yep. Come on, do Curager so I can start. I don't know how many turns it is before he does it. But the like go-to strat is just to start turtling. Just buff your team up, get defensive, get ready to go. We're obviously, you can probably already tell, faring a lot better this time because we're not dying in 2 hits, which is nice. Right, what else have I got? Because there's buffs here that I can use. Yeah, Giant's Gloves gives you can use Saber, which I think is an agility booster now, or attack booster. I'll stick to my items. I'll stick to these. Let's just throw out some more strength tonics on Hoshfont, and then these two at the bottom can do a heal on themselves. Man, the menuing in this game is a little awkward. To see, his normal attacks still hit for like 440. For no reason. I'm like buffed up, I've got all the defensive shit. That dude in the top spot has the most defense. And he's still taking a shit ton. You know what, I probably need to attack him first so that he has under the max health. Let's just throw an attack out on a weaker dude. Yeah, because if he has under max health, then he will, like, probably be prompted to use Kiraja. I don't know how the AI works in this version. We're actually doing pretty okay damage per hit. The real tough part will be healing between between attacks. Right. Get some heals out. He's gonna be like overhealed, right? Yeah. That's fine, to be honest. Oh, stop using haste. Use Kiraja. Because I'm gonna have to start. Well, the buffs don't run out, so it's fine. I guess I can just start wailing on him, but he's gonna heal himself at a really annoying point. There's no, like... I'd read that in the older versions there was like a set number of turns before he'd start using Kiraja. Could have just been bullshit, frankly. That blaze spell's kind of annoying, because it's... Like 100 damage across everyone is just a nuisance. And I don't have heal, because heal kind of sucks anyway. The party heal spell. Right. Okay, we'll do one round of healing again. I don't want to rely on healing too much early because we're going to burn through his high potions. And that could be brutal. Because then I'd have to start using Cura, and Cura doesn't do shit. I think he heals about 110 health per cast. I'm just going to start laying in. If he's not going to use Kiraja, I'm just going to go for it. So, let's get some attacks in. See how much we deal. Like 1k per hit, 1.3, that's fine. He's going to take like a ton of damage, that's okay. He can heal up while everyone else attacks. In fact, I will have the weaker dude also throw a potion. The 500 damage. Like, it's stupid. It's a lot of damage, but we've got the like base power to be able to do this. Maybe I should have 3 people do healing while the one dude attacks. I'm scared that because he's in one-shot range. Below 450 is one-shot range. They need to wolf down some Rice Krispie treats. Get ready to go. Right. I'm gonna attack with you, heal with you, attack. Gotta remember as well that I've got the X potions if needed. We're doing such good damage. So we can totally, like, I'm over leveled. We can totally do this. The problem is just that we don't have consistent healing. If this was a run that included healers, we'd be completely fine, because they'd just be every turn throwing out the heals they need, but... Okay. Oh, nearly a 2k on that one. That was a good hit. I'm not entirely sure what governs the like big hits when they happen. They just kind of happen. Right, we're going to do another round of attacks. Because I feel like Kiraja could happen at any moment now. And I really... Oh, 423. We did it! There we go! That is Final Fantasy 1. Oh, with all warriors, but I was crazy over leveled by the end. Thank fucking Christ. That's so cool. I actually managed to pull it off with all warriors. I'm really pleased with that. The time loop was severed at last. Oh yeah, remember the time loop? Remember the story from like a week ago? Oh, is that a pog in chat? It's a Kriegasm. Okay, I don't know Twitch emotes. They're all the friggin' same to me. I'm like an old man. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years has ended, and peace prevailed once more. That's just a nacho. Does that appear on the stream? It does, doesn't it? Just a random floating nacho. When this, like, text is playing. The light of the 4 crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. And the warriors of light were given free nachos for life. From the Dorito Corporation that I forget the name of. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. PepsiCo, they do... Nah, they do Pepsi, bro. Come on. They do Pepsi and nothing else. Oh no, they probably do like... No, they do Frosties or some shit. That'll be the twist. They want you to think that they do Pepsi. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. No! Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness, but all that is now past. Because we did it. I should do like a 4 Red Mage run next. That'll take me forever. Although it would be more successful because we'd have access to a bunch of magic. Like if I sat and did some grinding for that run, we'd just be stupidly OP. With the 4 forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, do you remember them? I don't. And even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling to a loop? No one can say. So the loop hasn't been broken. The Bloodborne demake? I actually have it downloaded. I haven't started it yet. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of 4 young travellers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe their world in light. The end. Oh, it keeps going, never mind. Man, they really like... There's a lot of text for this finale. I actually really like that this game is the, like... It's the first in the series and it still has a convoluted time loop plot. Where, like, the actual adventure didn't happen, technically. None will ever recall the struggle the 4 endured for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. It's the final fantasy of the loop. That's why it's called Final Fantasy. It's not because of the whole studio being the last RPG, because that's just a lie. But within the tales of fantasy, the people tell the memory of their deeds lives on. Tales of dwarves, elves, dragons, shades, blah 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 blah. At least the music's good. And now their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. So, wait, do the 4 warriors of light become gods? Is that like what's being said there? Or like the Tales will watch over that? Doesn't make any sense. I'm reading this wrong. Yeah, his pet dog got into like his drug stash. Kind of fucked up actually. And the dog just started coding and next thing this game was made. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of the light may never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. Aww. For you are the warrior who crossed time, you are the bringer of light. This is pretty epic. Every game should end with like 4 minutes of text crawling. But yeah, this is where it all began. This is like the origin of all these terms. Like the bringer of light, that shit's still relevant in FF14. This is basically, I mean, actually, I'm pretty sure this was very like... In terms of design, there was some Star Wars influence in there with like the scrolling text, because the game begins with one as well. Like once you, well, kind of. Once you like save the princess right at the beginning, and you go to cross the bridge, there's that huge text crawl, and then they end it with one as well. Because they just, I guess they really got to get that exposition out somewhere. Scared gold robot, dead. We killed him. And we harvested his materials. Is it just going to pop me on the title screen now? Oh, shit. Defense across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew brought the originals to life. We offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. That's me. He's talking about me. He's talking about me. I'm assuming it's... Oh, so this is the actual credits. I actually really like this effect with the... Is that snow or is it crystals? Whatever it is, it looks real nice. No, this is credits. Everything has credits. Star Wars has credits, but so does everything. Can I skip this? Can I speed it up? Nope. We live here now. I really hope the future Pixel remasters have the ability to skip cutscenes, especially the more cutscene heavy ones. Because this counts as a cutscene, right? Credits? Maybe I overdid it with the grinding, by the way, because we nuked that boss. It didn't even cast Curager. It it was supposed to. Maybe I managed to like skip a phase or something. It was really quick, and I knew we'd be dealing a lot of damage, but I'd assumed that he would be healing. Maybe I just got lucky, and I was unlucky the previous times, because Curager kind of undoes everything that you do. But he didn't use it. The only thing it doesn't undo is your buffs, but like, no. They last forever. They last for the whole fight. Is it really going to do the whole like modern credit sequence? Here's the way too big team for this tiny project. Because it is, I mean, it's not that big a remake. Tunes, though. Tunes! Oh, the music is really good. My dad died for this! Christ. Yeah, they did a really good job with this remake. The only thing I would like to see is maybe they could patch in some of the removed content from original FF. That's not original. The Game Boy Advance remake, because the Game Boy Advance remake had a bunch of weapons, and I think there was even some magic. I know the magic system was different in that game because you had MP, but this game just sort of has cast charges. And there were the bonus dungeons in the GBA version, but we don't... I mean, they'd be kind of cool just to have, because they're fun challenge dungeons. They get really difficult, if I remember right. New Game Plus could be fun too, where like the difficulty goes up, but that'd be a lot of effort. I don't think Square Enix are going to do that. Yo, shout out to the Information Center leader, Ryuji Kudo! I don't know who that is. I just want to shout someone out. And Ryuji's a good name. Oh, there's Gazer at manager section. There's that boy. Man, this music's good. I think I've said that like 20 times while playing. What, Gazer's not dead. Or is he? This Gazer isn't, to my knowledge. Anything could have happened. It's been like half a year since this game came out. That's kind of sad to think about. Who's Pull to Win? One day I'm gonna sit and Google all of the like miscellaneous companies that get listed. I'm sure they're probably not miscellaneous. I'm sure they're like a really good testing team or something like that, which is extremely important to any game. Dog Ear Records. Okay, now they're having me on. This is not a real company. Dog Ear Records, bait. I'll never tell. Teehee. Is Gaza dead? Who knows? I didn't kill him. Or did I? Yo, the whole damn orchestra's here. My dude Shinpei on the tuba. I love when people go by stage names in credits. Like the drummer called Yoyoka. That's absolutely like a stage name. So for what it's worth, I may as well go into the content that's not in this version of the game. But, well, first of all, for the original Final Fantasy 1, They didn't even have item drops, if I remember right. Like, enemies just sort of died and gave you golden XP. There was no drop system at all. So any X potions you got were just ones that you found. In the Game Boy Advance remake, there was ways to get, like, tons of stuff. I can't confirm. I didn't do it. Or did I? No, I didn't do it. Or did... Yeah, there was tons of new drops they added to the Game Boy version. That was when they also added the extra dungeons that gave new items. There's swords that are way better than the ones we can find in this version of the game. Which is kind of why I want, like, I would love to see a modding scene for these remasters pop up. Because there's also in Final Fantasy V, I think it is, the Pixel Remaster actually has less jobs overall, because there were 4 that were added in one of the more recent remakes. I think it's 5 or it's 3, it's one of them. So there's less, like, classes and abilities available to you. I'm sure, like, 1 or 2 of those new ones was a gimmick. It was like a gimmick job. Like, probably like Blue Mage or something. Or Beastmaster, maybe. But, yeah, it's kind of a shame they're not there now. But these remasters are still really good. They did such a good job with all the effects and all the like, just generally the visuals. It's a really solid tribute. Way better than those mobile ports. You know what? Let me get like a picture of the mobile port and we'll put it on screen real quick. If the browser will load. I'm not using my normal browser. I was just gonna boot up Microsoft Edge, but it doesn't want to boot up. Oh, computer. There we go. You're in the way of the credits. Get out of there. Alright. Yeah, go to Google. Let me do the thing. So the mobile game... See, it looks okay in battle. I mean, when it loads properly. Like, it looks fine. The sprites are kind of not the same at all. The UI is really ugly. But in, like, the overworld and stuff... Let me see. When you're walking around... Oh, this is the Pixel Remaster here. That's the Game Boy version, right there. I don't know what version that is. That looks like Furion, though, so that's probably FF2. Wrong game. Man, it is hard to find a picture of the mobile version. I guess because they nuked it off the planet. That's FF6's mobile version there, with the ugly ass sprites. Yeah, I really don't like the mobile version of any of these. Six's one had some okay sprites, but mostly it was not great. You know what? Maybe this is... No, wait, no, this is... Yeah, it says there. Google isn't helping me. An RPG site is betraying me. Let's hit up GameFAQs. Let's see what they have. There's be some, I don't know, some racists arguing. That's classic GameFAQs affair these days. How's the credits going? Yep, we're going. Oh, we're near the end. Aha, here we go. Can we not get any bigger? Oh. The end. Elfin. Save completed game data progress. Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's save on slot 2. So that's just like New Game Plus data, I guess. You can just go back and keep exploring, but there's really no reason to. And there we go. That's FF1. Real quick, can we like zoom in? So it looks bad when you zoom in, but like these sprites here were the awful mobile ones. I just had to emphasize how trash they looked. It bugs me. The visual effects were kind of nice. Like they've got this like fog here, but there's no reason they couldn't have done that with like classic pixel art. Anyway, there goes good old FF1. As far as extras goes, there is a bestiary or bestiary if you want to say it that way. I'm missing a few, but if you want to get 100% on Steam, you can run through and find which ones you're missing. I did actually get the chance to kill the war mech. While I was grinding, I found this. So for those who don't know, this thing has a stupidly small spawn rate, and it only spawns in Tiamat's room. So you have to basically run around in that one room repeatedly to find it. And it's basically a boss fight in terms of battle. What else we got? Gallery. We'll hit the music player in a sec. So what? Oh, this is all like the concept art. This is the shit that gets you copyright struck if you show it in its full thing. Man, that lich art is nice. I'm not gonna sit and go through all of these because I'll do that in my own time. Let's have a look at some specific ones. What have we got? The old Princess Sarah art. She does not look like that in game. So there's your classic Warrior of Light. Again, none of the sprites in game look like... Oh, that's... Yeah, Warriors of Light combat the Jinn. The Jinn? Is that supposed to be the Jinn as in Garland, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, there's no sprite in the game that looks like the Warrior of Light, as he's depicted in all the art. In this version of the game, anyway. Which is kind of a shame, because it's an iconic look. It looks sick. What have we got here? Battling Behemoth. That's a classic piece of art. I love these, because they're so creative. They're really cool ways of like showing the way the battle should look. There's Chaos on its throne. Okay, one more. Battling the Dragon. Yo! I don't even... Oh. Two more, I guess. I don't even remember a big dragon fight being particularly like a big deal. Anyway. Real quick, we'll dip into the music player. Yeah, this is just your standard affair. There's that really long end theme. A lot of the old tracks for this game are like really short. This is my favourite track in the whole remake. Oh, I've just realised that the audio for the game is really low. I'm an idiot, because I didn't put it back up. So on stream it was probably stupidly quiet. That's the gamepad. Can't change... Can I not change the audio from in here? God damn it. Well, I'm a moron. You probably didn't hear much of the actual music there. Oops. Classic me fuck up there. But, let's start Final Fantasy 2. I will just end my recording and then restart it.